I know you've written an article for Dogs by Nature, 53-man roster. Battle at wide receiver could end with a unique twist, as in an extra wide receiver. Take us through the article and kind of the thought process there.
So it's an interesting place the Browns are at this year. Right now, we don't know who the number 3 running back is going to be. We do know that they'll have 3 tight ends at a minimum with Njoku, Akins, and Harrison Bryant. Really, the question is at wide receiver. There are so many talented wide receivers that do a variety of different things. And so after Amari Cooper, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Cedric Tillman, and Elijah Moore, those are your kind of the 4 that you know, outside of injury, obviously, are going to make the team. But after that, you're looking at David Bell, a third-round pick last year, Anthony Schwartz, a third-round pick the year before that, Marquise Goodwin, Jakeem Grant. You're looking at a variety of players that could or should make the roster, which could make it really difficult. The last 2 years, the Browns have only kept 5 wide receivers on their initial 53-man roster. The year before that, Andrew Berry's first year, they kept 6. But this year, could it be 7? Jakeem Grant could be their return man. I've heard that Jalen Darden is also a possibility for that kind of role. Marquise Goodwin has all the speed. David Bell, he's such a precise route runner. And then you talk about special teams. Who of that group is going to be your gunners? Who of that group is going to be in coverage? Because that's some of the important things. You're probably not going to have a Marquise Goodwin in coverage. You're probably not going to have a Jakeem Grant or a Darden in coverage. So, it makes for a really interesting conversation. But it wouldn't shock me if this year they come out with their initial 53-man roster with only 3 running backs, the 3 tight ends, and 7 wide receivers, which also fits what we understand the offense is going to look like. A little bit more spread out, a little more 3 and 4 wide receiver sets, and you just have some talented wide receivers that really have some unique skill sets. It's rare, but there are some teams at times that have 7 wide receivers on their roster, and the Browns could be one of them this year.